Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to improve your English speaking skills with a heartwarming story. We will use the shadowing technique. Do you remember how to use it? It is very simple. First, listen to me read a sentence. Then, pause the video and repeat the sentence out loud. Try to copy my pronunciation, my speed, and my emotion. Imagine you are the character in the story. Today's story is called The Lost Puppy. It is about a quiet girl, a rainy afternoon, and a moment of kindness that changed everything. Are you ready to practice? Let's begin. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more English stories. Let's dive in. My name is Sophie. I am 25 years old. I work in a small, quiet library in the city center. I love my job because I love stories. But in real life, I am very shy. I usually spend my weekends alone in my small apartment. But 6 months ago, my life changed. I adopted a puppy. His name is Toby. Toby is a golden retriever. He has soft golden fur and big brown eyes that always look happy. He's full of energy. In the mornings, he wakes me up by licking my nose. He is my best friend. He makes my quiet life loud and colorful. One Sunday afternoon, the weather was perfect. The sky was bright blue and the air was warm. I decided to take Toby to the big city park. "Come on, Toby," I said, grabbing his leash. "Let's go on an adventure." He wagged his tail so fast that his whole body shook. We walked to the park. It was very crowded. Families were having picnics, children were flying kites, a group of musicians was playing guitar near the entrance. Toby was excited. He wanted to smell every tree and say hello to every person. I found a quiet bench under a large oak tree. I sat down and opened my favorite book. I tied Toby's leash to the bench leg, but I gave him enough space to play on the grass. The sun felt warm on my face. I started reading. The book was a mystery novel, and I quickly forgot about the world around me. 20 minutes passed. Suddenly, a loud noise broke the silence. Crash! 2 boys on skateboards jumped off the sidewalk and landed right next to our bench. The noise was like a gunshot. I jumped in surprise. I looked down at the grass. The leash was there, but Toby was gone. The noise had scared him. The clip on the leash was broken. "Toby?" I said, looking around. There was no answer. I stood up. "Toby!" I called louder. I looked behind the bench. I looked at the path. I saw many dogs, but I did not see my golden puppy. A cold feeling of fear started in my stomach. I began to run. I ran to the playground. "Toby! Toby!" I shouted. Parents looked at me. "Have you seen a puppy, a small golden dog?" I asked a woman with a stroller. She looked sympathetic. "No, dear, I haven't. I hope you find him." I ran to the fountain in the center of the park. Usually, Toby loves water. I thought he might be there, but the fountain was empty. My heart was beating very fast. My hands were shaking. "Please don't be lost," I whispered to myself. "Please be safe." Then the sky turned gray. The blue sky disappeared. Dark, heavy clouds rolled in. Within minutes, the warm afternoon turned into a cold evening. Thunder rumbled in the distance. Then the rain started. It was not a light rain. It was a storm. Water poured down from the sky. People in the park started to run towards the exits. They covered their heads with jackets and newspapers. "Toby!" I screamed. The rain was so loud that I could barely hear my own voice. I was soaked. My hair stuck to my face. My shoes were full of water. I was freezing, but I could not leave. I imagined Toby, alone, scared and wet. He was only a baby. I checked the bushes near the lake. Nothing. I checked the entrance gate. Nothing. I walked for what felt like hours. The park was now empty and silent, except for the sound of rain. I felt completely alone. I felt like a failure. I sat down on a wet wooden bench and put my face in my hands. Hot tears ran down my cold cheeks. I lost him, I sobbed. I lost my best friend. Suddenly, the rain stopped falling on me, but I could still hear it hitting the ground. "Excuse me, miss," a deep voice asked. I slowly lifted my head. A tall man was standing in front of me. He was wearing a long blue raincoat and holding a large black umbrella over my head. He had kind eyes and a worried expression. "You have been walking around for a long time. Are you looking for someone?" I tried to speak, but my voice was shaky. "Yes, my dog. My puppy. His name is Toby." The man smiled. It was a warm, reassuring smile. "Does he have golden fur and one white spot on his ear?" My eyes widened. I stood up quickly. Yes, that's him." The man turned around and pointed to his car, parked near the park fence. I saw him running near the road. It was dangerous. He looked terrified of the thunder, so I caught him and put him in my car to keep him dry. I was waiting for the owner to come. I ran to the car. The man opened the back door. There, on the back seat, wrapped in a warm blanket, was Toby. He was sleeping. "Toby!" I cried. He woke up, wagged his tail, and jumped into my arms. He licked the tears off my face. He was warm and safe. I hugged him tighter than ever before. I turned to the man. "Thank you," I said. "You don't understand. He's my family. You saved him." The man extended his hand. "I am Daniel. I am a veterinarian. I couldn't leave an animal in the storm." "I'm Sophie," I said, smiling for the first time in hours. "Well, Sophie, you look frozen, and Toby looks hungry. There's a cafe across the street. They allow dogs. Can I buy you a hot tea? It will help you stop shivering." I looked at Daniel and then at Toby. The storm was still raging outside, but I felt warm inside. "Yes," I said, "I would like that very much." We walked together under his umbrella to the cafe. That rainy day started as a nightmare, but it ended as the beginning of a beautiful story. What a sweet ending. Sophie found her dog, and she found a new friend. This story reminds us to be careful, but also to trust in the kindness of strangers. Now, it is your turn. Go back to the beginning of the story. Listen again, pause, and repeat every sentence. Use the shadowing technique to sound natural and confident. Practice makes perfect. If you enjoyed this story, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Share this video with a friend who is learning English. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye for now.